Salusa, March 30, 2012. It cannot be but a short time before the many activities that are being carried out to advance you come to your attention. The extent to which our allies are involved will force the issues to be considered by the media. It might take a little longer before our presence is reported, but whatever steps are taken to prevent it will be futile. The first reactions will bring out all kinds of responses, but those who cast doubt or reject us will soon be overshadowed through acceptance by the majority of the people. It will not take long at all for the realization to sink in that we are here to help you, and that includes removing all those who have usurped their authority and responsibility to you for many years. It is the end of the Illuminati, already seriously weakened by losing much of their control over you. You will know by now that we are fully engaged in keeping peace on the planet, although we cannot stop every confrontation. Peace will come to you when the big powers stop interfering in other countries' affairs. For too long they have plotted and manipulated circumstances that have forced countries to sell out their commodities. The result has been that much of the wealth generated that should have helped its inhabitants has been taken out of the country. These problems will all be put right with the raising of people's living standards and introduction to new technologies. In the poorer countries, the big problem has been the lack of medical attention and adequate facilities, but that will be quickly overcome. The use of drugs will become unnecessary, as we will use natural methods through technologies that will be new to you. No challenge will be too much for us to deal with, and the changes will be seen very quickly. We know that people are already anxious to find out what will happen, but we ask that you wait until we can fully present ourselves. We wish to reach out to everyone and ensure you quickly understand what is required of you. Have no fear, as all will be given in good time, and also opportunities to meet with us to sort out any queries. For a time there will be continuous broadcasts to update you on progress being made. There are exciting times coming up, and it will spread around the world once the future is understood. Freedom is something few have really experienced, yet it shall engulf you all before ascension takes place. The future is golden and is in fact a golden age, and that fact alone should give you an indication of what to look forward to. Living in perfection and having the ability to create that will be a new experience, and by then you should have acquired a higher level of consciousness and understanding that will prevent misuse of your powers. As you can see, a great leap forward is to occur, and to say the least you will be absolutely different to what you are now. An extended life period of your choosing will be something new, and gives you more than ample time to fully experience it. In fact, you will be able to literally swap bodies if it is necessary to ensure completion. These are all areas that you will eventually understand, and remember that you will have a greatly enhanced degree of consciousness. Duality has given you immense strength to handle the most arduous and difficult challenges. So, dear ones, we believe that you can sail through the remaining months to ascension. You have been prepared to know what to expect, and whatever inconvenience you experience, it will be followed by an ongoing period of peace and tranquility. Naturally, we are forging ahead with our roles in the present exchanges with us and our allies, against the Dark Ones as they retreat and find us ready to foil any attempt to cause trouble. We are very much in a role of galactic policemen, but we abide by the universal laws, and our ways are peaceful but forceful if we have to exert our authority. Even those who oppose us are still part of the whole, and treated with respect for the light they carry. No soul is beyond redemption, and in the ultimate it is luck that brings about changes that awaken them once again. Clearly you must look beyond the outer body as you view your fellow man, and keep in mind that all souls originate from the source. All of you have experienced the extremes of duality, and it is as well that you bear in mind a very apt saying, "But for the grace of God go I." It is why you are encouraged to put aside judgment, and try to see the beauty and love in all souls. All will eventually become enlightened once again, no matter how long it takes, but then time is of no consequence outside of your dimension, as it does not exist. Whilst on earth in duality no time is an unimaginable idea, but perhaps you can grasp that all is in the now. That makes your travels extremely interesting, as you can go back into the past. And for those of you who have a decisive pull towards particular historical times, what better than to be able to visit them? It is also possible to travel different timelines into the future, which your time travelers have experienced. Bit by bit you are adjusting to the new life ahead, and you choose where it leads you to continue your evolution. Be assured that you do have spiritual helpers to give you advice as to what is best for your progress. You have never been without such help, and if you struggle now, do not hesitate to put out your thoughts to them, and you might be pleasantly surprised by the outcome. However, you cannot dictate exactly how it is to work out, as it must be for your best good, and you may not know exactly what that is. After ascension you get to know those souls who have traveled with you through duality. They may not all stay with you, as your needs will undoubtedly change, as your future life will possibly be more defined as to the direction you want to go in. I am Salusa from Sirius, and must mention yet again how time is speeding up, a sure sign that you are uplifting much more quickly into the light. Many can already relate to a new feeling of being relaxed and unaffected by what is going on around them. That feeling of calmness will spread, and the much dreaded fear factor will cease to have the same effect. Well done to those who have achieved such levels, and my love to you all. Thank you, Salusa. Mike Kinsey.